R-U-L-E. That's how some Washington bureaucrats spell tax. In a truly planet-sized power grab, unelected bureaucrats at the EPA are prepping to issue a new energy tax. A new energy rule designed to drive up the cost of traditional energy like coal. Not surprisingly, only 28% of Americans say they're willing to pay higher energy bills to cut coal use. So we went in search of that rather vocal minority. We knew that public hearings for this new energy tax would attract more hippies than a fire sale on organic granola. So we made a pilgrimage to Washington in search of enlightenment.
The burning of coal is an assault on rural America.
We need jobs and power.
I could be called a conservative, you know, and I think we are all conservatives in that way.
Feel the wind, you can clap.
It's time to get rid of coal. It's time to get rid of oil.
It's going to take some pretty drastic actions, and that's what this process is about. Sorry, I'm in the way here.
Millions have lost jobs, maybe even billions for all I know. We certainly can do it for something worthwhile.
We can hold off until the next session. Feel the wind.
Well, we may not have felt the wind, but I assure you that doesn't mean we couldn't smell it. When mingling with local wildlife, it is important to blend in, which is why our crew devoutly avoided anything resembling a bar of soap for 3 full days and dressed in the very best hippie costumes we could find, grainy glasses and all. Call it a Jane Goodall approach to filmmaking, but it helped us observe the hippie in its natural habitat, capturing authentic and unrehearsed answers to questions about the EPA's new energy tax like, what about the thousands of jobs that will be lost?
The job loss is actually quite trivial, and there's relatively few people who work in that field.
Trivial? I'm not sure if he means the number of jobs or just the people who work them. I might have some choice words about his job if I wasn't reasonably convinced it amounted to eating Hot Pockets and playing Minecraft in his parents' basement all day. Surely we can find some sympathy among older, wiser hippies?
Yes, I'm sorry for the coal miners, except that they might be safer if they get other kinds of jobs.
There you go. You hear that, coal miners? This is all for your own good. And fortunately, the Captain Planets at the EPA are here to look after you. But even EPA's unprecedented new energy tax didn't go far enough for some of these folks. Many said that we should kill coal altogether.
It shouldn't be burnt anywhere. It should stay in the ground. Okay. And they should cover the coal mines with solar panels and wind generators.
How, you ask?
You know, President Obama could do much more by executive order, and he's not.
Super. And if the thought of a president unilaterally wiping out an industry with the stroke of a pen doesn't frighten you, perhaps this will. Do you think we need a maximum birth rate policy in America?
That might be a good idea. And it's unfortunate that some of the more intelligent people, better educated people, are the ones who are deciding to have the smallest environmental footprint and cut down on the population growth. When families that are very poorly educated and very poor are having more children, that worries me. I wonder if we're dumbing down the world, dumbing down the U.S. population.
So you're worried about less educated
people controlling the country.
So you're worried about less educated people having a lot of children?
Yes.
Okay.
Because eventually they will be the majority.
I wonder who gets to pick. While these are certainly not mainstream views, they are troublingly common for the modern green movement. And anytime these folks are getting their way, that means the rest of us should be very suspicious. While parts of this video may be funny, the EPA's new energy tax isn't. It's not about industries or companies, it's about people. Ordinary folks who punch a clock or flip a light switch once in a while. If you do either of those things, then you're the one paying for the EPA's new energy tax, brought to you by the folks at this rally. Enjoy.